Yo, big up every single person. How is everybody doing? Let me know. In the meantime, listen, I'm in some Lucha Libre attire, so big up every single person. Please subscribe as well, like the video. We're gonna wait a couple of more minutes, but fam, this one's gonna be sick. Listen, all I'm saying, yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of fun on this one. This is a Mexican themed edition, yeah. Well, I had to get any scarf that I could get, but here's what it is, yeah. Mexican themed edition. Let's get cracking. Give us a minute. Let a couple of more people jump in, yeah. Listen. Canelo fight week is always gonna be good, yeah. If you get also, by the way, guys, I've got a bit of a cold, yeah. So if you guys hear me coughing, whatever, it is what it is, yeah. But Allah, yeah. This is an Allah thing, yeah. Today, yeah. This is not no yo welcome. What you say, bro? Thing. This is a Allah como estas thing, yeah. Come on, listen. Big up Ash, yeah. Imagine, listen, sombrero gang, yeah. This is yo. This is gonna be a fun experience. I'll tell you that for free, yeah. Big up everyone, yeah. Wait a couple of more minutes, see what everyone's saying, yeah. But listen, we've got the Lucha Libre. Well, we had it in the beginning, yeah. This one, I'm just gonna let like crack bare jokes and have a bit of fun, bro. It is what it is, yeah. Boom. Actually, where's the thing? Hold on. Let me just find. Let me find the all right. This is the Canelo fight week, guys, yeah. I'm telling you, like, right now I have very little hope for Caleb, yeah, but it is what it is. Like, I'm gonna have to start digging deep to find reasons as to how he's gonna win or why he's gonna win or in what shape or form, because right now it's looking very, very way too distant. How do I say it? It's a far reach. We're talking like, if I would describe it with football terms, we're looking like an Everton winning the Champions League type of scenario. Hold on, let me just fix up my sombrero thing. Yeah, come on, yeah, yeah. This is an uphill battle for Caleb Plant. So I, for some weird reason, I have very, very, very little hope as well. Also, actually, why is my thing muted? Can you guys hear me? Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Hopefully, yeah, it says that you guys can hear me. I don't know what's going on. I might have been muted. I don't know. Boom. Let's get cracking, bruv. Yeah, this is going to be the first ever undisputed super middleweight title or super middleweight championship fight. Okay, when I heard that, I was like, right, like, didn't they ever have one? But I think the super middleweight division is actually a very new one, to my understanding. But nevertheless, we're talking like, bro, big up Ash as well. Yeah, it's looking like a super middleweight classic battle. Yeah, one of the biggest battles in Mexico, one of the biggest battles, to be fair, like ever in this division. Even though it's like Plant, bruv, yeah, and Plant is like dead food and still, but it is what it is, yeah. Um, and I have very, very little confidence in Plant. Plant has come a long way, to be fair. Like, if I had to describe to you some of the stuff he's been through, um, it is admirable. Some of the things, and to my understanding, he started the boxing at the age of 8 years old. I don't know where he grew up. I think he grew up in in Detroit or something. He might have grew up in Detroit. I could be mistaken, but started boxing at the age of 8. His mother sadly passed away his mother got shot up by the police. I think it was a bit of a scuffle. His mother got shot up by the police. So he is have been through some level of hardship growing up. So right now he's in the sport of boxing. I think he's had an amateur record of around 97 wins, 20 losses, something along those lines. So he's half decent. But we're talking Canelo, like this, and then this. Yeah, El Jefe, yeah, El Maestro, yeah. We're talking about the Huncho guy, yeah. This is like little thing, little man thing, yeah. He's got no hope, absolutely very little hope, man, with beating the likes of Canelo Alvarez. But we're here to just explore every possibility, yeah. Boom. Without further ado, yeah. Actually, let me talk about Canelo first, because we know about Canelo, bruv. Yeah, so we'll talk about Canelo first, and then we'll touch upon Caleb, because Canelo, it's. Actually, we'll talk about Caleb, bruv. Underdog thing, yeah, because like you guys get the gist. I was talking about Caleb, so we're about to crack on with Caleb. Boom, yeah. Caleb, very decent jab. Very, very decent jab. I'm not talking about it's great. It's a 7 out of 10 jab. We're talking like, and his jabs are a bit all over the place. Yeah. Let me take away my my scarf. I don't know how to say scarf in Spanish. Somebody has to let me know. Yeah, yeah. One of my gentes. Yeah, but like how he jabs is like he's very much of he's a wide start type of a person. Okay. His feet are like his feet aren't close. So when you look at his record is about 20 wins, 21 wins or something like that, and 12 KOs. He knocks out pretty much half the people he steps in with, and half the people are bums to begin with anyway. But he starts off like with a wide stance. His feet are very wide. When your feet are wide, you can't generate power in your hands. So how he jabs often, he jabs. Well, his defense is like this, right? He's like a Philly shell, so a bit like a Mayweather-esque. He parries everything that comes near him and tries to sort of slip shots. Okay, very like old school tactic. All right, his defense method is a Mayweather's defense method, if that makes sense. Even though Mayweather did it better, but you know, you guys can imagine what I'm talking about. But yeah, his offensive tactic is this. Yeah, he often, well, how he jabs is very wide, and it's sort of like a jab hook type of scenario. So if I go this way, hold on, if I go this way, he jabs like as a hook. Like he starts bend, his arms are already bent, so he starts up like that, if that makes sense, right? That's how he jabs, wide and straight. How Bafunda, yeah. Listen, Bafunda. This is the thing. Bafunda, yeah. We dropped the Bafunda, yeah. Hopefully, that is just something else like penises or something. You know the word, yeah. You know when people try to prank you, they put penises in Spanish, yeah, and then you start saying, "Rah, I just dropped my Bafunda," probably. Yeah. It starts moving a bit mad. Anyway, boom. Why starts jab, yeah. He doesn't jab from here. He doesn't jab from here. He doesn't like. He jabs like a Chisora type of a jab. Bang outside, bang outside. Okay, all of his shots look like hooks to begin with. People were telling me he's got amazing jab. I'm telling you, they all look like hooks. Yeah, he's like an Errol Spence type of a scenario where he just jabs, hooks to the body. His arms are like proper wide, and that's how he likes to formulate his attacks. But with regards to in terms of his specific techniques and what makes him different, he's very good at pivoting. That's something he's half decent at. He's not crap at this. He's half decent at this. And what I mean by pivoting is that when he receives a shot, he does whatever he can and he twists on his front foot. The guy, wherever that guy is, he always has to readjust his angle of where he want to attack. Personally, he's half decent, but like he does it to an extent well. Okay. Hopefully I've mentioned everything. Philly shell. Yeah, you know the gist. Yeah, wide starts, good at pivoting, decent jab, sometimes enjoys. Listen, this one is very like important in how I see the fight going. He does love it. Firefight. He does love. When I mean firefight, he does. Oh, no, let me just change the banner. He does like an inside scrap. Okay, so when it comes to the inside, sometimes he just lets his head go and he just starts fighting on the inside. He tries to outcatch his opponent. His opponent throws, he tries to fight at the same time and tries to catch him out with his speed and seems like can knock them out. You can't do these type of things against Canelo Alvarez. It's very, the thing is, a lot of his strengths were things that Canelo's already dealt with. A half decent jab, or his jab is all over the place like that. Yeah, so Canelo's kind of worked with that before, with a few of the low guy fighters like a Yildirim and people like that all do these sort of weird stances. Yeah, in regards to his planting of his feet, that's going to be all of these factors are big problems for him. Apart from the jab, yeah, the Philly shell can work to an extent because the only person to beat Canelo Alvarez is Floyd Mayweather, and that's the starts that he had. That's the only way. That's the only person that beat Canelo Alvarez. But I think if that's the only person that beat Canelo Alvarez, I think Canelo at this stage of his career probably knows how to combat that by now. Yeah, especially after all of those guys he's beaten and the things that he's done in the gym, he's worked those type of things before. Boom. Yeah, so that kind of stuff is, I'm telling you this now. If he faced Mayweather today, like he would, I'm not sure whether he would win, but the defense of this sort of defense is not going to face him in one bit, shape, or form. Mayweather will have to work on like stepping back or cut like timings and stuff like that. That's how Mayweather would win, but not through that specific defensive mechanism. Yeah, boom. Pivoting ain't gonna help him. Ain't gonna help him. Yeah, because Canelo Alvarez is good at body shots. Yeah, if I'm doing body shots, from all sorts of angles, even if you want to pivot, it's not really going to benefit you because if you want to pivot this side, I can just throw my left hook, and if you want to pivot that side, I could just step in and throw my right hook, if that makes sense. So it's not really going to help you, especially if that's your mechanism. If I'm just striking to your body as normal, then of course your body's going to be weighed down, and all of this running around business ain't going to help you anymore. You're going to be a standing target, yeah. And Canelo's done that before with people. Well, Billy Joe Saunders kind of switched up the game plan halfway through, but Canelo Alvarez, this is what he does, bro. This is exactly what he does. But with regards to Canelo Alvarez, how he could win, that is very, 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 how do I say it? It's almost he can just do whatever he likes. It's a bit like somebody saying, how could Man City beat Chelsea? How could they, if they wanted to? No, not Chelsea. How could Man City, or how could Chelsea, for example, beat Derby County? They can smash them up into pieces, or they can literally just sit back, defend, go on the counter. every tactic is literally available at this present time. So that's where I think Canelo Alvarez could do so many different things. But what does he do well? Bruv, that guy is aggressive as hell. Oh my goodness. This gentleman is aggressive as bloody, like, yo, this guy, he'll walk you down. Yeah. Literally, if this is a car, he'll flatten the tires and jump in the behind the wheel and try and knock you out. That's what this guy will do to you. Yeah, he will jump behind. Literally, he'll flatten the tires and jump in your car and take over the ship. Yeah, I was about to, like, that sounds like being Captain. What's that guy's name, bro? Captain Phillips tactic. Yeah, if you guys watch the Somali tape, but you know the gist. Yeah. But this is a Samero vibe today. Yeah? This is not no Somali thing, yeah? Banana rice for another day. Boom. Yeah? Listen, his body shots. Listen, I got to drink for that, yeah? The body shots. I'm telling you, haram. Those are haram body shots. Those are not normal body shots. Those are some haram body shots. I ain't gonna lie, because the things he's doing to these poor gentlemen, I'm gonna call them poor gentlemen for the time being, because they did not deserve it. Like that savage beating. Nah, man, these poor gentlemen, bro, bless them. Anyway, bless them, bro. Yeah. It's like what? Like any weapon that this guy can choose. It is peak, bruv. Body shots. Oh my goodness. He will just smash you to pieces, yeah? And if your body's gone, like, you're about to just call it a day. Once your body's gone, it's a bit like if you're running, yeah? And let's say you're running from the feds, yeah? I haven't done it before, but let's just say you are running from the feds. You're running from the feds, but you pull a hamstring, yeah? It's over, bruv. You might as well just hand yourself in. There's no point crawling. There's no point just like, we gotta get away, lad. We gotta get away, lad. Nah, F all of that, yeah. You're done for, bruv. You're gonna be like with the lifers, you know, with well, if you're in the US, you're gonna be with like R. Kelly and these type of dons, bruv, yeah. Actually, they're in a separate wing. Are they in a separate wing? American audience, bro, you lot gotta let me like explain to me, yeah. If you do some register nonsense, yeah, and you get locked up in jail, are you in some separate thing, some separate wing, like or like some protection wing for your own health and safety, or are you with the street dealers, yeah, the gangs and stuff like that, yeah? Because that's very interesting, bro. Imagine you just sitting there chilling in jail, yeah. And then all of a sudden, yeah, all you're hearing is from the other room, yeah. Yeah, you're hearing some vocal cords from the other room. But that will seem weird, you know. Like you're just sitting there chilling, yeah, and all you hear, "I'm the star up in the." Listen, it's mad, yeah. Anyway, we diverted. Oh my god, it's so peak, bro. Yeah, like yo, we're talking about stuff that we should be talking about. Yeah. Anyway. Yo, it's all bad at the dunya. Anyway, body shots. You get the gist. Yeah. Front door locked. He'll smash through the window. If you heard me say this, you heard me say this a couple of times. If you can't get through the front door, he's gonna go through the windows. Yeah. If you can't jab his way through, he's gonna hook his way through. Yeah. And I'm telling you, when he's done this, yeah, sometimes he just punches through it. So you know what? Your defense mechanism ain't cutting it, bro. It ain't cutting it. It's not like it's a bit of a problem. Your defense mechanism is peak, yeah. But yeah, Canelo Alvarez, crazy, great, bro. His head movement, yeah. He does that, slip shots. He does mad stuff like he just slips shots. Like that's all he does. He just like great at his neck movement. Yeah, pause. Yeah, this shot's going left. This shot's going left. Anyway, quick head movements, and he does it so quickly. Like he just slips perfectly. He's perfectly. What I would say is the best person in the game right now at slipping shots right now. I would say so. He's up there, top 10, top 5, top 10 at slipping shots. Amazing, amazing. Slipping shots, crazy. Yeah, feints. Oh my god, the feints. Listen, this is a Canelo propaganda trip. Yeah, I'm telling you this now. Is what it is. If you don't like it, lump it. Yeah, Canelo does this weird thing. Yeah, that sometimes he might just like pretend like he's touching to the body, and then look you up straight up, say bang, straight down the mouth, and then you're gone. Yeah, he might do that a couple of times. So Caleb's got to be alert. Caleb's got to run away from every shot, even the feints. He's got to just if you see this, run away, because there's no way you can't. The thing is, it's very difficult to decide what specifically he would throw, like what type of shots he'll throw afterwards. You don't know, so you might as well just run off. It's in your best interest to run off. But Canelo, yo, it's looking peak, bruv. Yeah, bruv, it's yo, it is peak. Caleb, Maestro said it earlier on. Yeah, Maestro said it earlier. All I'm saying is this guy, if he could do this, yeah, what can he do on the night? Like, I'm dead serious. Like, what do you think he could do on the night? Because that, yo, like, this is a problem. This is a problem, bro. This is a problem. Anyway, yeah, enough about this, yeah. How do I think this fight is gonna go? Okay, because this fight can go a whole different way, yeah. The last couple of weeks, since actually, you know what? Let me just explain my journey for the new people that don't really get this, yeah. Meanwhile, I don't wear sombrero every week, so this is a Mexican special edition. This is your Lucha Libre, bloody Rey Mysterio, head honcho. We're here for the tequila, them thing there, yeah. Well, not tequila. If all the Muslims are watching, I don't drink, but you get the gist, yeah. This is not some any bad stuff, yeah. But I built up a bad reputation. Explain the scenario. Last year or so, I started predicting a few fights, and literally one after the other, wrong. Josh Kelly I think it was one of the first ones, was Josh Kelly fight. Wrong. I said he's gonna smash up Abdinisa. Abdinisa who? Nah. Smash this guy up, yeah. He's gonna look the best. Because he's working with a new trainer at the time. Definitely, I thought he was gonna win. He's got smashed. Benedict Saunders. I said he's gonna beat Canelo Alvarez, yeah. Far fetched, but I stuck my neck on the line. I also said Dillian's gonna beat Povetkin. That didn't come through. What else didn't work? There's a couple of other ones. I can't remember which ones, but it was a couple of other ones, yeah, that didn't go well. Carl Frampton, bloody. Where else? Anthony Yard. Listen, one after the other, I had bad predictions. Oh my goodness, I had horrible predictions, yeah. But I actually became a lot better. And Even the AJ fight, I said AJ gonna walk through Usyk, didn't work out. I'm just backing the UK fight, to be honest with you. But it like I it's a bit like if you support Man United or you support whatever team, you're always gonna predict yourself to win. Like you don't predict the loss, but you can't win every game. So there is a part where you're gonna end up losing. I just happened to predict a lot of losses. Anyway, Deontay Wilder, Fury came along. Yeah, I get that one right. I said, right, got that one right. Boom. Yeah. Straight after that, we had the Diddy of the fight card. 4 fights on the card, of which I got 3.5 of them right, to be fair. One of them I said win from points, he won by KO. I count that as half. You got the result, but you didn't get the method of the result. Boom. 3 of them spot on. Bad bitch, round 2 or 3. Bang. Fisher, 2, 3, bang. Chantel Cameron, points, straight up win. Yeah? I came away with a W in this one. Now, Mystic Ibs, I literally went from Black Cat Ibs to Mystic Ibs. Now, this is how I'm going to see the fight going. First couple of rounds, Canelo's literally just gonna all he's gonna do because he's got a great chin. He can just sit there and wait for Plant to do whatever the hell he wants. You might just smash him to the body early doors, smash him to the body, literally wake him up, make sure he doesn't run around and get used to running around, smash him to the body, flatten his tires, and just work out what kind of attacks he's putting together. Is he jabbing? Is he double jab right hand? Is he 1-2 left hooks? Like, what is his patterns of play? Does he do a jab, slick jab? Like, what is his tactic? Clock it in like round 3, round 4. He's gonna clock it. To be fair, he's just gonna smash him to the body every now and then. Literally, round 5, he's gonna step up the heat. Round 6 may cause a knockdown potentially, or he might just really hurt him in round 6. Listen, this is my prediction. Listen, KO round number 7. That's how I see it. Like Canelo said, he's gonna be round number 7. Like the book is having what Canelo knockout by 7-9. Round number 7, bang, straight up there. I was gonna say 7-8 or 7-9 or whatever. Nah, that's 2. We want to get a spot on this time. Yeah, Mystic Ibs. I want to see if Mystic Ibs working 100%. Yeah, or it needs to be a little bit more fine tuned and spread the prediction a little bit further. Yeah, let me know how you guys think he's gonna win as well. And lastly but not least, yeah, and that's with regards to him. This fight, Canelo Alvarez, man. Let me know who you guys think is gonna win. Because I want to know what everybody else is saying, because I know my predictions are a bit wild, but I've been right a couple of since the Fury Wilder fight. I've been just being right. I said Shakur Stevenson's gonna win. He just won. I said bloody who else? I think it was just the Dillian fight card that came straight after that. I don't think there was another one in between. Was there? I think it was about the Marshall, but I said I could have said, I think I might have just said round 2 or 3. I just said early KO something like that. I didn't go too much in detail with that one. So with regards to predictions, but the official ones, this is an official one. All the other ones are a bit more like, Shakur Stevenson was like, yeah, I think he's just gonna win that, is what it is. But this official ones, it's pretty much spot on. I think all of them are spot on, but we'll count official ones, yeah. But let me know how you guys see the Canelo fight, and who you guys think is going to win. Let me know. This is gonna be it. Listen, this one, I can't wait, bro. I swear to God, I cannot wait. I literally this fight. I'm so looking forward to this. This is one of the very few fights I'm gonna stay up for with regards to just waking up early morning. Always got to be 4 a.m. in the morning UK time. I know it's a bit of a 5 a.m. It's going to be a bit of a stretch, but and I don't want to do it. But at the same time, it just has to be done, man. It just has to be done. But without further ado, let's get started on the last topic here. Before, if I'm gonna open up the phone line straight after this year, or not phone line, but I'll open up the line straight after this year. So if anyone wants to jump on, we've got a bit of time, so I might jump on, and then chop it up, and then we're gonna cut after this year. But last topic, bruv. Listen, this is a touchy one, man. This one is most certainly a touchy one. Ryan Garcia recently has come under a lot of criticism. Criticism. I can't slur my words, big man. But Ryan Garcia has come through a lot of problems, man. I'm gonna see if I can get the quote up. And see what the specific words was. Bearing in mind Canelo Spanish here, so yeah, is English. It's muy malo, yeah. It's one of them ones. It's not the one, but yeah, we have the translation. Yeah, he says, I look at him and I don't see him 100% dedicated, and to us that's a bad signal. We always remind him as a team to come to the gym to train and learn because you need to be in the gym. So basically, saying he's not in the gym. You're learning day by day at the minimum, fighting 5 times a year. When I was beginning my career, I did 15 fights in 1 year. That's where I was at the beginning of my career. So definitely he needs to be a little bit more dedicated. This is a heartbreak thing, yeah? Let me know your heartbreak with him as well. I'd like to know. I don't know why I'd like to know, but I'd like to know. If you had to ask me mine, it would be Bruno Mars, Heartbreak Rhythm. Bruno Mars, When Now Is Your Man. I ain't gonna sing it, yo, but it's mad. That would be, listen, when the AJ lost, that's the first thing I played, bro. Yeah. First thing I played, yeah. Because it was peak. That AJ lost. Yo, that stuff cuts me deep today, bro. I swear I can't get over it. That's the one result I'm struggling to get over. Above everything. And I think the last time I felt in this circumstance was probably the AJ first fight or England and the Euros. The England and the Euro team really broke my heart, bro. Yeah? Speaking about broken hearts, this is it's a sad reality. And a lot of people have been how many fights has Ryan Garcia had this year? That's a great question. Thanks for me for asking. Thank myself for asking these type of questions. Wow. I thought it might be. I thought I was wrong. His last fight was Luke Campbell. Wow. Luke Campbell was his last fight. That is a problem, man. That is a problem. January 2021, 2nd of January 2021, and we're now in 4th of November, and he's not had a second fight. Wow. Do you know what it is? And I think he had to postpone his fight. I think he was fighting. Who was he fighting? He was fighting Javier Fortuna and Diaz. So he's had 2 scheduled fights this year that was cancelled. Javier Fortuna and Jojo Diaz. Wow. It is mad. It is mad. Like, passenger, let her go, Ultimate. Listen. Why don't you be you? Listen, that one. That's a tough tune, you know. I ain't gonna lie, that is a solid tune, you know. Big man thing. Listen, that's up there. That is up there, man. That's up there. No, do you know what it is? Yeah, I feel for Ryan Garcia, bro. Big man thing. Like I just feel for him because he cancelled the Fortuna fight because of mental health issues. Um, because he was suffering from mental health um issues, and it says here to manage his health and well-being. So mental health and well-being. Sorry, that you know what? Like I can't go against him with that, man. And then the Diaz fight, Jojo Diaz, I think he got a shoulder injury. I think it's something like that, shoulder injury, something along those lines. But this is my take on Ryan Garcia. Okay, Ryan Garcia. He's literally 23 years of age. Okay, around my age. I just turned 24 2 weeks ago. 23 years of age. Yeah. If it's school years, we're both in the same school year. Put it that way. Yeah. So it's around my age. He's got almost what something million, 1 point something million followers on Instagram. So however many millions of followers on Twitter. If he's on Twitter, I don't think he's on Twitter anymore. I think he deleted his Twitter, but nevertheless, he's got a large backing. Is it possible? And we all know this. Mental health appears with young people or young men in their early 20s. That's where, but that in terms of if you had to have the demographic in terms of the ranking of the demographic in terms of how the cases, a lot of it appears with like sort of teenage or young adult men. Okay, and Ryan Garcia fits into that category, and with having so many millions of followers behind him and turning pro at the age of 17, I can understand how much problems he can take, because if you've been through any sort of mental struggles, which I have personally, yeah, definitely have. Um, I definitely have myself, but like my circumstances are a little bit more. Is it different? Is it different? Yeah, it's slightly a little bit different because my circumstance is that in 2016, 2015, I think it was 2016 actually. I was diagnosed with nasopharyngeal cancer at that time. So you can imagine anxiety levels. Listen, gone clear out of the sword. Yeah, every day you're thinking, raw. Like how many days you got, bruv? It's a bad scenario afterwards. Yeah, straight after that, when you get all better, like you start thinking, raw, like I missed a couple of years, like, bruv, everything's all down here, bruv. Anyway, yeah. And then I had a couple of PTSD moments as well, and I had to go to sort of therapy for those things as well. But when it comes to Ryan Garcia, Asher says here, take it one. Garcia got my respect beating Campbell, but at the same time, he talks a lot and digs his own holes. And like his boxing. Does he like boxing, or does he like Instagram fame he gained? Let me read this again. Take it one. Garcia got my respect beating Campbell, but at the same time, he talks a lot and digs his own hole. Does he like boxing, or does he like the Instagram fame he gained on his journey? Again, this is the thing, okay? When it comes to mental health, a lot of people may disagree with this. Let me just adjust my sombrero. Yeah, this is a deep subject, but when it comes to mental health, especially if you suffer from it, okay? Because I think I suffered on 3 different occasions, in terms of 3 sets of time, 3 sets of circumstances, where it'd be like 4, 5, 6 months worth of just like real problems. Yeah, a lot of that you could be, you could attribute it to you didn't put the fire out when it started. It's a bit like a snowball running down the hill. Okay. Now he got a lot, like he got a lot of followers on. A lot of it is just sort of one bit after the other, after the other, after the other, until you don't deal with the real root problem, and then it all manifests into some big thing, and you sort of say, then you sort of have like an explosion. Okay, and even though with regards to like mental health, okay, it's really two types. One, you can you can just be like born with it naturally. Like for example, you can have some sort of like bipolar disorder. You can have like natural chemical imbalances where you, like naturally without any exterior, any environmental tampering, you're just feeling in certain different ways. Yeah, you could, for example, you could open up a cupboard and see a spoon missing, and might flip that, like smash up the whole gaff. Yeah, because a spoon's missing from the cupboard. If that makes sense. Or or um, let's just say you've got some sort of like depression disorder, okay, whereby everything's going great in your life. There's not, like, literally you couldn't ask for a better life if you scripted it, yeah. And then one day you just wake up and you think, right, like, and you start thinking the worst, like thinking, oh, I'm gonna die, whatever. Sometimes it comes at you at natural ways, okay. Then you get other times whereby um a lot of the actions that you cause end up sort of damaging yourself. It's a bit like if you hold a grudge with somebody else, you're not actually punishing that person, you're actually drinking your own poison, if that makes sense. Some things, you can have mental health and have be kind of responsible to an extent for how it went or the way you're feeling. Okay, if I've been feeling a little bit down or wherever it is, and then I start taking drugs, I hit the bottle, etc. Like my mental health will go, it will drop to the floor, and then it will get even worse and worse and worse. That doesn't mean that it's just coming through natural circumstances. And when it comes to like mental health, a lot of people need to be aware of if you have, whether some people can, I wouldn't say control it, but sometimes it could be just a series of bad decisions, one after the other, a series of bad decisions that you've chosen in your life. You chose to argue with this person, you chose to start beef with this person, you started drinking, you started taking alcohols, like this thing happened at the same time, but that you didn't expect. This is it, and now you're in a dark hole. Sometimes it's just it's sort of a series of circumstances that you could have had a control over, that you chose the wrong decision, and therefore you're now in a position where you're suffering from some sort of mental health disorder. um and those sort of individuals, a lot of the time, if they, let's just say, stop drinking, stop taking drugs, or find a way to do that, and then put their energy into certain different things, a lot of the time they could overturn their entire life, yeah, and change for the better. And then you got other individuals who, sadly, unfortunately, who just have it as a natural circumstance within their body, if that makes sense. And I'm not sure whether, I think, yeah, I do believe that Ryan Garcia does. It just makes sense. Like the evidence presents itself, it does make sense. He's young, 23 years of age. He's got a bag of people. I remember I heard him this last year. I remember I heard him last year saying this, that, what's it called? That he had to come off Twitter because of just the abuse of violation. So he, like, it was affecting him to an extent. And I do believe that he is definitely suffering from some sort of mental health condition. I do also believe that when it comes to Canelo Alvarez in this circumstance, okay, um, Yeah, bro. I'm glad that I managed to get you touch on this. Did your comment resonate? Yeah, you're just saying this like I needed you to this. I needed you to think. No problem, bro. No problem, bro. A lot of the time, when it comes to this sort of mental health discussion, if you a lot of people try a lot of people and this is what I think if you're because when I sort of seek help, except the first thing I said is say like you need to stop thinking of yourself as some sort of victim. Yeah, you need to stop thinking of yourself as some sort of victim because if you do, then you cut off any sort of number one accountability, but also you cut off any sort of control over your circumstance. Whereby, even though okay, some people may have a chemical imbalance, but can they make their life a whole lot better around them to make it less like a lot better in circumstance? Yeah, of course they can, man. Of course they can work on spirituality and work on the health and well-being, eat better foods, etc. Work out regularly, be around more positive people. Sometimes it just if you do a lot of those combinations of things, like I'm not saying all of the problems go away, but sometimes it just reduces it to so like such a degree. And because he's not in the gym, Ryan Garcia is not in the gym, and this is what scares me. He's not actually in the gym. So where is he, bro? I know he's got injury, bro, but it's always we always remind him as your team to come to the gym to train and to learn because you need to be in the gym. You're learning day by day at the very minimum by fighting 5 times a year. See, he's not coming to the gym. So if he's not coming, if they've got a gym full of hard working, positive people in that gym who work their arse off, yeah, who do everything and like just work extremely hard, okay, and have the like a better outlook on life, okay, that's what I'm assuming because you can't be. I ain't gonna lie. Go to the gym, yeah, or try to go to the gym, find a hench person or not a hench person, but somebody who's working out regularly, sweating regularly, to find a negative person amongst those people is very, very difficult. It's very difficult. A lot of the time, a lot of people who happen to have any sort of negativity, who spew a lot of negativity, a lot of the time they think of themselves as lesser than. Hence why when it comes out their mouth, they just spewing bad energy and negativity. Because if you thought of yourself as the dog spot, you thought of yourself as bloody like amazing. Rah, I got 2 legs, 2 arms, I can walk, speak, jump, bloody. I got kids, and you start being grateful for some of the little things that you've got. It's very difficult in your brain to start thinking negative thoughts or even saying negative thoughts. It's a difficult set of circumstances. But because of Ryan Garcia, he's not going into the gym, he's not training regularly, he's not sure. And I have to also take it some things with a little bit of pinch of salt. Minimum fighting 5 times a year in this day and age, I would at his weight class, yeah, sure, okay. At certain other weight classes, not too sure. Heavyweights, not heavyweights. Did heavyweights used to do that? I don't think heavyweights used to. Did they? Yeah, I think heavyweights used to do that regularly. But they used to fight like 3, 4 times a year, like 4 or 5 times a year. Sorry, 15 rounds. Crazy. These nuts on. These crazy. These guys on. Well, they didn't finish the whole 50 rounds, but that's the type of nuts that they were on. If you see them like afterwards, and the gloves were a bit more smaller, I believe, and they were a bit more thicker. They had a bit of horsehair, so a little bit more thicker. They like come to them when they're 60 years old. I'm telling you this now, they don't even know if they pissed themselves. Like it's it. I do believe that, especially at his weight class, 135 pounds, you got work like you got at least 3 fights a year, minimum. 1 fight, 2 fights a year, bro. Are you a heavyweight? Are you getting smashed up by AJ? No, you're not, bro. Yeah. When I was beginning my career, I did 15 fights 1 year. That's where I was beginning my career. So definitely he needs to be a little bit more dedicated. Canelo is 100% right. Ryan Gosling needs to listen to Canelo, but I think he will listen to Canelo in his own time. Not just Gadilla. ODH, he's done out here, bro. Yes, that guy is done out here. Khalas, yeah. ODH is something different, bro. Yeah, De La Hoya, I don't know what he's on, bro. Yeah, he's on piping gallon, bloody smoking weed, and trying to schedule bare knuckle fights or something like that. He's on some next thing, yeah. Canelo's your best mentor that you could have, and he doesn't speak English. And you know what? That's probably even better for you because now you can pay a little bit more attention. If you know a little bit of the language, you're going to be working a little bit more harder to try and understand what he's trying to say, and you're going to be a little bit more focused because you're not going to just hear him in the background and try and work it out. Imagine some of you don't probably know this, but when you're watching stuff, yeah, and it's not in English, but you got English subtitles. If you're in another room, you can't understand what they're saying. Sometimes you got to be in the room, looking at the screen, focus for you to fully get what they're on. If that makes sense. But with regards to Ryan Garcia, yes, he does need to go back to the gym. Even if he's injured, go back to the gym. Speaking about gym, actually, I'll talk about that afterwards. But I don't like the heavy criticism. I don't like the heavy criticism that people are doing because who are you trying to benefit? I know you should be criticizing the right people, but really, come on, bro. Like you're out here, 50-year-old dons trying to criticize a 23-year-old kid, basically, who's got a million followers, and he's basically the guy in his little town. Come on, man. Like, it's not your career. I know he's a very important guy, but you know, I believe he is a good kid, man. He comes across as a good kid, and he's got a future ahead of him as regards to boxing and outside of boxing. So I hope he makes the right decisions, but I also hope that he makes the right decisions for him. If he turns around and says, "Boom, this boxing thing, sorry, I don't want no more of this." Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna smoke my cigar. Yeah, it's a little cigar I came with there. Yeah. So, listen, no one hit me up and say, "Raw blood, what, bro? You out here smoking ganja?" Nah, I'm not on this thing. Anyway, yeah. If he does that, if he sacks it in, all the best for him. But like, I'm not gonna be mad at it. I'm not gonna be how what if nah, bro? Like it's not that deep, bro. There's a bag of fighters out there I could watch, bro. Yeah, it's not that deep. I can watch not Garcia, Lopez versus David Haney, people like that, bro. You know, like I'm not gonna be pissed off that, especially if he does it in a good way. Like if he does it not in a good way, but if he does it on his terms, that's what I need. But if you're going to be in the sport of boxing, you've got to be 100%. This is not a sport to play around with. It's not a half-hearted sport. You're going to get your ass kicked, yeah, in there if you don't take it 100% seriously. That's a bare minimum. But hopefully he does. Hopefully he gets back to the gym. I'm not well. Hopefully I was wishing to go out there, but fam, it's a bit long, yeah. But hopefully one day I'll go out there, see Canelo Alvarez, and if I see Ryan Garcia, bro, I'm just gonna grab him and say, bro, like, sort this out, bro. It's getting kind of long, bro. Sort this out. Fight Devin Haney and bro. But all at the same time, why is he with Oscar De La Hoya? And where's his other people around him? Where's his like parents? Where are these done, bro? I'll just tell him, bro, is this Oscar De La Hoya done? Nah, bro, fund him. Go to Reynoso, bro. Work with my man. Yeah, I know he doesn't speak a lot of English, but you need it, bro. Anyway, like I said before, yeah? Like I said before, where are we? Also, though, like and subscribe to the video, guys. Also, like I said before, Canelo Alvarez wins 7th round KO. That's how I see winning this weekend. Let me know how you guys see it this weekend as well. Oh, actually, wow, we got way over, bro. Yeah, we got way over. I was actually planning on chatting for like half an hour and jump everyone in on afterwards, but like I did not. I thought for too long. Anyway, yeah. Last 5 minutes. Want to jump on quickly, yeah, because I'm about to jump off very soon, yeah. Actually, you know what? If it's good, we'll stay on a bit longer, but yeah, it's a bit mad. Also, whilst wait a couple of more minutes, let's see if there's any random news on it as well. Yeah, because it could be good news that I just jumped on right now. Hold on. Jake Paul contract clause revealed and Anthony Joshua. Yeah, Jake Paul is a bad one. Jake Paul is a very different one. Oh, right. I forgot to take this off. Hold on. Hold on. World Boxing Champion title period coming to Lanarkshire. Where the hell is that? Where the hell is that? Lanarkshire. Hold on. Ah, it's in Scotland. It's in Scotland. So what the flip is Lanarkshire, bro? Long. Anyway, Pro Boxing heads to Webster. What are these lot on? Junior, bruv. What are even? Paulie Malignaggi. Paul. Apologies, guys. Wow. Paulie Malignaggi is getting me to cough, bruv. It's mad. Paulie Malignaggi is back in boxing. Great. Paulie Malignaggi is a nutter, bruv. He is a nutter. Actually, I was gonna call him. I was gonna say he's like a footballer, bro. We're not gonna talk about that. Put it this way, I was gonna say somebody from the class of '92, but we're not gonna chat about that, man. Yeah. Anyway, he's a weird guy, bro. He jumps like 1 minute he's in the ring, bare knuckle fighting some don, yeah. The next minute, like he does some weird stuff, bro. Beefing other people outside of the ring. I mean, he goes on the weekend, does some comedy work, and it is proper sick. He's one of those artists, you know, the rappers, yeah, that just like they're sick at spraying, yeah, but a week later they're in handcuffs. It's one of them ones. Like he's really good, but the outside of the ring stuff, I think he needs to pattern it up. But I'm glad to have him back in boxing. Um, After 15 months away, big him up as well. And then what else? Jake Paul. It's a lot of Jake Paul stuff. Do you know what's bad? I think Jake Paul is not really the problem. I think the problem is boxing in general because, like, we wouldn't care about Jake Paul really if we get your fights regularly. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, no one cares about Soccer Aid if you got Man City versus Liverpool that weekend. Nobody cares about Soccer Aid. Yeah, I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, nobody cares about Bayern Munich versus Manchester United legends. Yeah, if you got Chelsea versus Bayern Munich in the Champions League final that weekend, nobody would care. Simple. Yeah, so it's like it's a very I don't know why a lot of boxing fans overcomplicate it. If you don't get good fights, it is what it is. I think that's everything. Jeremy Cow. Hold on, guys. Yeah, check this. Yo, it's a man. Jeremy Cow said double Olympic medalist at Nicola Adams. Jeremy Cow tells Nicola Adams, yeah, he's Olympic or he's Olympian. Yeah, I'm an Olympic medalist. I think she's silver. Someone let me know. Nicola Adams, that being a celeb is harder than boxing. Being Jeremy Cow might be harder than boxing, but not being a celeb. Actually, nah. Boxing's tough, bro. Actually, you know what? Physically, it's tough. Mentally, it's tough, but it's not mentally more draining than being a celebrity. I'll give you that. But physically, bro, it's. Trust me, it's long. Anyway, yeah. Enough about that. Yeah, we're wrapping the show up, guys. Big up every single person. Also, so actually, you know what? We'll do that next week. Next week's show, I got some new news for you guys. Yeah, something I'm cooking up. Yeah, but I'm gonna need a little bit of input. So, guys, next week we have a show. Let me just check. Oh, let me just check. If nothing's mad happening next Wednesday, we're gonna do it next Wednesday. Yeah. Next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Hold on, let me just check something because I don't like to do it on the Champions League night. That's where it starts getting a bit techy. You know, the Champions League night, yeah. It's call it a write off, boss. But next week, Wednesday, Women Champions League, EFL, yeah, we're doing it next Wednesday. What else? Brazilian, nah. Brazilian series, nah. Big up all my Brazilians, but fam, it is what it is. Kosovo versus Jordan, nah. But 9 p.m. next week, Wednesday. Next Wednesday, 9 p.m. off the Cameras Box News channel. We've got the new show, the Fighting Talk Show. This is episode 10 of the Fighting Talk Show. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Yeah, like the video, please. That helps out a lot. Like the video, share it as well. Share it as well. I think share the stream. When we lock it off, they could just watch the replay, etc. Yeah. But thank you very much for guys for tuning in. Yeah, Sombrero guys, Sombrero gang, big up everyone. Yeah, we had a Maracas as well, but like I'm at home, bro, and I'm gonna get bare intruders, bro. Coming in, like, right, where's the bare Maracas, bro? Yeah. Anyway, peace, love, and prosperity, guys. I'm gonna catch you guys in a bit. Peace.